It's more of a wetland-loving plant. It'll grow any place it gets its roots wet early in the spring, so wet meadows and marshes and roadsides. And there are plants all over the state. About 14 years ago, we started a biological control program where we introduced a beneficial insect, a beneficial beetle, and we've released about 2 million of them around on purple loosestrife, all in many places, not here. But what we have going on here is biological control, because the beetles will, you can't all see this, maybe it'll fly away. This is one of the Gallericella beetles. Probably fly before I, on my hand.
Oh.
That's one of the beetles.
Oh, great.
Very small.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Get a trophy store.
And the beetles will chew on the plants. So these insects, just like to eat purple loosestrife, they will reproduce and make more of their own over the years. And these beetles have moved from other locations. We've released a number of places in Wethersfield and around the state. But it was just exciting to come out here on Monday on a pre-walk and see the plants, which I know they're invasive, so not everyone's favorite plant. But we do have a natural control going on. And all the little damage that you see on the shoot tips and at the top of the plant, that's all damaged by the immature beetles, the little larvae that are starting to feed on these plants. Purple loosestrife is a herbaceous perennial. It has a bit of a taproot, so it doesn't have those rhizomes. More of a squarish stem. The leaves can be opposite, so two coming off together, or alternate, where they alternate, or whorled, with lots of leaves around. So how do you tell it from one other plant? Well, it's again, a little bit of a mystery, because one plant can differ from another. Right? Magenta spikes of flowers during the summer months.